Get ready because we are diving straight into the action. Aaron Rodgers has officially agreed to a contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers for the 2026 season, locking him in with a substantial deal worth up to $25 million. This massive agreement signals a major shift for the franchise, and we are breaking down everything you need to know about this monumental move and what it means for the team moving forward. Facing the Steelers, who will take the backup role after Rodgers steps in as the starter. We weigh the established commodity of Mason Rudolph against the untapped potential of Will Howard, giving you the final verdict on who Mike McCarthy will have to choose for the 2026 season. Stay with us for the full breakdown. The Pittsburgh Steelers have secured a potential future quarterback in Aaron Rodgers for the 2026 season, agreeing to a one-year contract reportedly valued up to $25 million, including a $22 million base salary with incentives. This development comes nearly 4 months after the team anticipated a commitment from Rodgers, providing an immediate starting option amid a quarterback room featuring veterans Mason Rudolph, Will Howard, and third-round pick Drew Allar. This potential return aligns Rodgers with head coach Mike McCarthy, with whom he shared a successful history, including leading the Green Bay Packers to a 157-1 regular season record and Super Bowl XLV victory. Rodgers is recognized as one of the league's elite quarterbacks, having led the league in passer rating 4 times and winning 2 MVP awards. Pittsburgh has maintained a win-now mentality during the offseason, reinforcing their roster with key players such as Cam Hayward, Jaquan Brisker, Darnell Savage, Jamel Dean, Sebastian Joseph Day, and acquiring wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr. From the Colts. The team also retains established talent like DK Metcalf, Pat Freiermuth, Nick Herbig, Alex Highsmith, Patrick Queen, and TJ Watt, alongside Jalen Ramsey. However, challenges remain. Sports Illustrated identifies the Steelers as tied for the 9th hardest strength of schedule in 2026. The team faces a difficult stretch in the latter half of the season, including matchups against 5 playoff teams from 2025 and 2 iterations of the Ravens, who are projected to have the highest win total in the NFL next season. Concerns exist regarding Rodgers' readiness. The team's voluntary off-season program began recently, potentially leaving Rodgers behind his teammates in terms of acclimation. While Rodgers has the chemistry with McCarthy and an established offense, there is a risk of rust before the season commences. Furthermore, the broader AFC landscape presents hurdles. Despite recent fluctuations, the AFC is expected to return to form, with teams like the Broncos, Jaguars, and Patriots showing strong performances, and Baltimore undergoing a refresh with Jesse Minter, suggesting a challenging path to a postseason berth for Pittsburgh in 2026, despite the high-caliber quarterback situation. Pittsburgh Steelers fans have offered largely lukewarm reactions to the club's reported plans to sign veteran quarterback Aaron Rodgers for the 2026 NFL campaign. Reports indicate Rodgers is preparing to sign a deal valued at $25 million. Fan sentiment regarding the move was mixed, with polls showing that a majority of fans questioned if Rodgers is the best available option, and a significant portion expressed concern over his age, with one top response citing that age has caught up. Interviews with fans revealed dissatisfaction, with some suggesting the team should prioritize younger rookies, while others expressed faith in Rodgers' experience. Despite the debate surrounding his age, some fans acknowledged his NFL experience. Meanwhile, the Pittsburgh Pirates are facing an offensive hurdle as outfielder and first baseman Ryan O'Hearn was placed on the 10-day injured list with a quadricep injury, potentially sidelining him for several weeks. In other Pirates news, right-hander Jar Jones is undergoing rehabilitation from an internal brace procedure and is on track to return to MLB competition by the end of May. Turning to college baseball, the Pitt Panthers are set to face number 11 Louisville in the first-round ACC tournament, seeking to bolster their NCAA tournament hopes after a disappointing regular season finish. Aaron Rodgers' return to the Steelers signals a significant shift in the quarterback landscape, raising key questions for Will Howard and Drew Allar. After 4 months of speculation, the veteran quarterback is set to start, prompting analysis on how this impacts the future of the young quarterbacks. Rodgers is widely regarded as a mentor, possessing a willingness to share knowledge, a trait he demonstrated by guiding Howard through a training camp injury and engaging with him socially. Allar is expected to receive similar mentorship, though he is currently viewed as a project needing to develop his mechanics and is not ready for immediate regular season action. Rodgers' presence is seen as a positive development for Allar, suggesting a path forward even if Rodgers plays a 22nd season. For Will Howard, the situation is more complex. While he has benefited from Rodgers' guidance, the preseason opportunity to gain experience may have been his last chance to establish himself as the starter. With Rodgers returning, Howard is positioned as the number 2 quarterback behind a durable veteran, potentially facing competition from Allar or a first-round rookie. Had Rodgers departed, Howard would have been a strong contender for the starting role. Rodgers' return presents both advantages and drawbacks. While Allar and Howard have reasons for excitement, there is also disappointment that the immediate dream of competing for the top spot in the preseason has dissolved. Ultimately, the decision is out of their control, cementing Howard and Allar's status as clear backups for the 2026 season. Beyond the quarterback situation, the Steelers face a challenging road ahead under coach Mike McCarthy, marked by 7 consecutive postseason losses and a decade without a win. The team is navigating a period of significant offseason change with free agency and the draft reshaping rosters. The organization is accustomed to turbulent seasons, viewing the current period as a necessary phase in their journey. The Pittsburgh Steelers have made a significant decision regarding their quarterback room following Aaron Rodgers' official re-signing ahead of the 2026 season. While Rodgers is confirmed as the starter, the situation immediately shifts focus to the backup quarterback position, creating a critical choice between established talent and untapped potential. With 4 signal callers currently on the roster, only 3 are expected to remain. The competition for the remaining spot boils down to a decision between Mason Rudolph and Will Howard. Mason Rudolph represents the known commodity, a player the Steelers have previously relied upon. Conversely, Will Howard is viewed as possessing untapped potential, though his lack of meaningful passing ability presents a significant question mark for the team. The core dilemma facing Steelers head coach Mike McCarthy and his staff is whether to select the proven production of Rudolph or the high upside risk associated with Howard. Sources indicate that the decision will hinge on the performance observed during organized team activities starting Monday. The organization must weigh the familiarity of Rudolph against the potential upside of Howard, assessing which quarterback the coaching staff can confidently rely on when the starter is unavailable. The Steelers have finally reached a point of clarity regarding their 2026 starting quarterback, but the selection of the backup will define the team's depth chart moving forward.